Hi everyone. On my quest to make this Santa Fe a working, reliable runaround, I'm going to replace the battery. The battery on this one was installed, I think, just to get it running. You can see that it is the smallest battery in the world. Certainly not big enough for this car. It's a wet battery at the moment because I've had the bonnet open, it's been raining. So I'm going to take this off and take this out and put in the right size battery, which I have over here in this bag. Bought a Yuasa battery. I tried to buy reasonable brands for batteries. I think you can almost spend as much as you like on batteries, but in this case, standard Yuasa YBX 3068 should fit in here and fill the tray. So first things first, let's undo the terminals and get it disconnected. There's a rather curious cable here that feeds into the relays, and I'm going to take that off and find out what it does. I suspect it's helping the fuel pump run, and it shouldn't be needed. Another one to find out. Anyway, let's get this disconnected for now. Okay, it's 10mm spanner. I'm going to cover up the live while I do the neutral. Always do the neutral as the last to connect, first to disconnect. That way everything about the car is gone from the battery. It's good. So now that terminal is, if I short it to the car, it doesn't matter because it's already disconnected from the car. Basic logic. Neutral is the last one to do when you're first one to do when you're undoing, last one to do when you're doing it. Live comes off. There we go. Strange cable. Have to work out what that is. Maybe I'll tie that to the side when I come to reconnect it. I'm sure it does something, I just need to work out what. But yeah, not very clever. Right, I need a socket for there. What size is that? They were 10mm on the top, on the terminals. That looks like it might be a 12 or an 11. Let's go and grab it. Okay, 12mm. There it is. Here's my battery out. There is an earthing point under this tray, and apparently it's worth having a look at it. So I'm gonna quickly do that. Keep watching if you want, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just want to check it's in good shape while I'm here, if I can. 11mm socket. Okay, got these loose, just doing the last one. Just wanted to have a look under here. There we go. So what you find under here is there's this beastie here. That's an earthing point. It's pretty rusty, but it looks pretty sound. Just make sure it's tight. That can lead to troubles. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Fairly happy with that. Not much going on down there. Okay. I've seen a lot worse. Get this back together again. Okay, so I've tightened those back up. and time for the new battery. This one was sent by courier team. That's nice. Great way to get a battery. It's important to get the right type, so the terminals and everything are the right way around. Obviously it's got to be small enough that it fits into the tray, a bit like this one does. Stinging at my finger. I'm just going to. I stopped there because I had a little sort of stabbing pain in my finger there. I can't see any evidence of what it was. The gloves I was wearing were just for warmth, they weren't to protect me. But there are occasions where new batteries have battery acid just on the outside of them from the factory or where they've been in transit. So it's worth being careful and mindful that there might be acid on the battery. Obviously I can't see any evidence of that, and I've just washed my hands thoroughly to make sure I'm okay, but I'm going to carry on now. Obviously I'll be careful not to touch it, and put the packaging to one side. Right, so I'm going to put the, oh, he says touching it, never mind, I'll tell you if it hurts. Right, I'm going to pop this thing back in. At the moment these two are covered, protected. The most dangerous thing about batteries is the risk of short-circuiting, and that is connecting these two things together. Once you've connected the negative, it's much easier to connect them together because the whole of the car is the negative terminal. So you can short across with a ratchet like this or anything to that terminal, and you create a shock. And that's why that terminal has a big plastic guard on it to protect it from anything touching it. This is now in there, so that's good. Nice and tight. What I'm going to do now is put this to one side. Take off the protector on the positive. And I'm going to put the positive connection onto it. Like so. Obviously without breaking the protector. Now, you'll notice the negative is still covered up. Tighten this down. The ignition's off, there's no key in the ignition. I can't risk anything happening there. That's now tight. That can be covered like that. And now I can remove this one and connect the negative. That's the negative. I should be able to pop that on there. A bit of loosening. Tighten this back up. Some cars have protectors on the negative as well. It's less important, but if it's there and you're working on the positive, then it's a really good idea to cover it, just to reduce the risk of shorts. Right, so that's now tightened down and it's ready to go. What I haven't done is reconnect that funny little cable because I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to have a look, see if I can work out what that is and get rid of it if it's not needed. It's probably a fuse blown somewhere and someone's rerouted it. I hope that was helpful. That's how I change the battery. That's the sequence I use. Obviously, if you do it, it's at your own risk. But yeah, give it a like if it's useful and put a comment in the chat. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.